This is Sweet Meat reporting live from Tampa Bay. Raider Nation, what's happening, baby? Tune in to the All-in Win. We're taking over, baby. Just win, baby. Raider Nation. Raiders!
Welcome back to All In Autumn Win. I'm in Tampa. We're at Raymond James Stadium. Who is Raymond James? The answer is no one gives a shit. All right, we're here. We're 2-10. The Raiders are playing the Bucs. We have some payback to do. We got to pay back Baker Mayfield for the loss a couple of years ago against the Rams when he was on the team for like 48 hours. That was a disaster. And then we also got to pay him back for the Super Bowl in the 2002 season. We've already got a little payback. If you remember 8 years ago, we had a great walk-off win here. I'm hoping for something like that, right? Like an exciting game, walk-off win. That'd be nice. I love it. Lots of Raider fans out here in Florida, and they're all here, you know, and talking to them, walking around. It's really great. And you see that, like, as the people come here, they pay money to go in that stadium, even though we're 2-10, even though we want a high draft pick, we want a good game. We want a good game, and we want to see a win because we're here, you know? So anyway, we're having fun. I'm going to take you out to Cigar International, which is where the Raider event was last night, and then I'll walk you through the tailgate, and then we'll get to the game. Let's go.
Arr! Arr! How you doing? Captain Jack here at Cigar International. My hometown, baby. I get one home game every 8 years.
That's right.
One home game.
Yep.
Unless maybe they can give me, like, they throw me an extra game like they did the Narlands game a couple years ago.
Yep.
I love it, baby, because I get my home with Raider Nation and it's great people like you.
It's so good to see you. I love running it back with you. You know, this is my first time to Tampa, so I was curious about the turnout. I was quite pleased when I walked in here. I was like, man, this is packed. We're 2-10 and it's packed.
And I tell you, it's going to be a lot of silver and black in the crowd tomorrow. Now, I will say, and people say, we're going to over on them. No, because the Bucs actually are vying for the playoffs. Right. So the real fans that are Bucs fans, normally fake Pirate fans, you guys know how I talk. But the real Bucs fans are going to be there. But there's going to be a ton of Raider Nation there representing, and it's events like this, and I want to say personally thank you to Orlando Raider Nation, I-4 Raider Nation, elements of the South Florida Raider Booster Club, and yes, a little bit of the Tampa Bay Black Hole as well, putting these things on. So if you're watching now, is this going out for the after the game or whatnot?
Yeah, after the game.
Why weren't you here? You missed it.
Sir Hitman from the D.C. area.
Sir Hitman, the last time I saw you was week 2 in Baltimore.
That's right. We did a damn thing out there in Baltimore.
What the hell has happened since then?
Man, a 360-degree disaster. That's why I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, you know, coming out of Baltimore, it was like, wow, we looked really good. We might have something here.
Exactly. We look promising. And like I said, week 3, it was like, what team we got out there on the football field, you know? It was like, and it's been down here ever since.
That's right. Now it's what is it, week 14. We're in Tampa. We got a good, here's the Raider chat. It's good to see you out here in Tampa. You fly out here with some friends, some family. What's going on?
Flying out with some friends and family, you know what I mean, that are out here working, but we're out here enjoying the Raider game, baby.
Have you been to Tampa before?
No, this is my first time in Tampa. This is my fourth road game, Chicago, Minnesota, Carolina, and now Tampa this weekend.
So what do you think about the atmosphere on road games? You know, you've seen a few cities. Like, does it impress you how well they turn out, or what's going on?
My impression of the Raider fans in different states, different cities is unbelievable. We do have people from all over the states, people that come in. Last year I was in Chicago for Raiders versus the Bears, and I can tell you right now, Hawaii showed up, people from the UK, there was people from China, there was people from Mexico. You have various different Raider Nation that shows up.
Did you go on that boat ride last year?
We did. We went on the yacht. The yacht was definitely Oakland, Los Angeles, Raider fans, the booster clubs, they really put it on for that show.
All right, so now Ray, you've been going to a lot of Raider games in Vegas, is that right?
I haven't missed a game this season, and I averaged 5 games a year prior to this season.
That's incredible. And you're one of those warriors. I know the type. You'll get up at like 5 a.m. to drive to the game on Sunday.
I leave at 5 a.m. It takes me 3.5 hours to get to the stadium so we can tailgate. We go and have a great time. I take my nieces and nephews who never been to a game if my wife doesn't want to go.
I love it. I love it. Now, let's take it back to July 2021.
Okay.
What happened in July of 2021?
July 2021, my wife and I, we got married on the 50-yard line.
How'd you do that?
I took the tour. I took my own minister. I didn't say nothing to the stadium. I took my own minister. And we said our vows on the 50-yard line. Yeah.
Okay, now did a representative of the Raiders come out and throw you out of the stadium or anything like that?
No, sir. Everybody was clapping. And they asked, what happened? And I go, we just got married on the 50-yard line. And they announced it. Ray Reyes and Rachel Reyes got married on the 50-yard line. Yeah.
That is incredible. And the first couple to get married in Allegiant.
And we were the first ones to get married on the 50-yard line.
That's
in
incredible.
the stadium, period.
Albert, I'm from Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. So how the heck did you become a Raider fan out there in Miami?
Bro, I've been a Raider my whole life. My whole family is Miami Dolphins. I can't stand them. And I'm the oddball of the family, which I don't mind. But Raider Nation, always.
You were that black sheep growing up, like everyone's a Dolphin. He said, screw you, family, I'm going Raiders.
Yes.
And so, during the 70s, there were a lot of Raiders-Dolphins games. It's, is that 70s, 80s, Marino, Plunkett, Stabler? Was it a lot of that?
And I always tell everybody, and everybody laughs, but when my mom gave birth to me, she had a hard time pushing out the helmet.
All right, put that up to the camera there. Let's see if we can get that. People might not recognize you right now, so what's your AKA?
AKA is Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith, Master of all evil. That is me.
That's right.
29 years.
29 years. Okay, so tell me, how did it start 29 years ago? You a Star Wars fan, first of all?
Oh, big time,
Okay,
big time.
good.
1977, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. There used to be an original Darth Vader in the 70s. His name was Mike. And when they came back in 95, there wasn't a Darth Vader to represent.
Yeah.
I took on the mantle in 95. I eventually met Mike. He gave me his blessing, and I'm pretty much the only legacy fan from the 70s till 2024.
Still running. That's
running
amazing.
and
That's
going. There were other people that kind of took it upon themselves to be other Darth Vaders eventually.
Yeah.
But there's only one that's been doing it for about 29 years straight.
So 1995, that's right around the time the special editions of the original trilogy came out.
remember those well.
Very important question for you here. How'd you feel about George Lucas replacing Sebastian Shaw with Hayden Christensen in the Force Ghost scene at the end of Return of the Jedi?
Oh, that is rough. That is a rough question because Hayden, at the time, you just hated during the episode one. I mean, his dialogue, his mannequin expressions, but then you fast forward to Obi-Wan, and he gave some of the lines of his life. It's like,
You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did.
I'm glad we got this special Star Wars edition of All In Autumn Win here. It's so good to finally meet you. Are we going to get that win tomorrow?
hell yeah, just win, baby.
Let's go Raiders. Let's get it. Raiders all day. You see we all here?
Yeah, what do you think of the turnout?
Oh, it's a beautiful turnout.
got a lot of
That's
people
what the
here.
Raiders do.
Yeah.
That's what Raider Nation do. It's like we all get together. We only got 4 months to do this. So we all get together, party. We can control this.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then we cheer for the team later. You know what I'm saying? But it's always good to see you. We all family. It's always good to link up. It's like our Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Every Sunday.
That's right.
Every Sunday is our Thanksgiving. So Raider Nation, keep coming. Don't let us stop it.
Are we doing it tomorrow?
Absolutely. We gonna
Getting
get, we should get it. Yeah, I believe it.
I feel like because you're here, we're going to get the win.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. But I got a bad streak of going to games and coming up, losing in. So it's kind of, I'm scared. I'm scared.
We got to break it, man. We got to break that streak.
But I want to win, just win, baby. But
That's right.
the people that's going for the draft pick, they may want me to go in the game. You know what I'm saying? But it's just win, baby.
That's right.
Just win. All in, autumn win.
Luis, we are from Lakeland, Florida.
Leia from Lakeland, Florida.
Leia, how do you spell that?
Leia.
That's the right way. Good job. Good job, Dad. All right, so we got a Star Wars and a Raider fan here. Lakewood, Florida, right? Lakeland, Florida,
Yeah.
but originally from
Mexico City.
Nice. I love in Mexico City. I've been there quite a few times. How did you become a Raider fan in Mexico City?
Well, back there in Mexico, there were basically two teams that they put the games on TV, which were the Cowboys and the Steelers. But then they started putting also the Raiders, and I become more like a Raider fan. Basically, also because of the look. You know, they look like evil. You know, like the evil side of the football, and that's what attracts me more.
That's right, the dark side. And you guys, speaking of looks, you guys have a great look today. How old are you?
12.
And why are you a Raiders fan?
I just followed my dad's lead.
Because of your dad. That's all right. That's what happens to a lot of us. For me, it was my mom and my older brother. They were Raider fans back in the 80s. Plunkett, Marcus Allen. Who's your favorite Raider of all time?
Howie Long.
Howie Long. Oh my, that was my mom's favorite too. So we're here in Tampa. We got a great turnout. A lot of Raider fans. What do you think of this game today? What's going down?
I don't know.
Are we gonna win?
I don't know.
I like that honest answer. Yeah.
If we win, all right, at least. But if we lose, then this is over. This is over. But yeah.
Lalo from Oakland, California, baby.
Lalo.
Yes, sir.
You ever watch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul?
Everybody told me that. I have never seen it.
You gotta watch it, man. Lalo is a fantastic character.
Don't even worry. It's gonna be like I'm not even here.
But what do you think of today?
We're gonna beat some Bucks ass, baby. We're gonna beat some Bucks ass today.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We got a good turnout. You know, 2-10, not a great record.
Not a
Actually,
great record,
terrible.
But you know what? No matter what our record is, 2-10, 0-12, whatever it is, we're still gonna show up. And sure enough, we did show up. You know, I came here last night at 7 p.m., left Oakland at 7 a.m., left my house at 4 a.m., and I made sure I had to be here with the rest of the Raider Nation.
Where are you from?
Austin, Texas.
Good to see you, man. We had a nice little chat earlier.
Yeah, we did.
We're out here in Tampa. What do you think of the atmosphere?
It's not too bad. A little small, but it'll do.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well, you know,
there's
it's
my brother.
Here's Night King. Oh my gosh, every time. Night
How
King.
y'all doing out
It's good
there?
to see you again, man.
Absolutely.
I know. I
Jaguars,
think I
right?
first saw you in Jacksonville, but
Yep.
I've seen you a couple times since then.
Absolutely.
You doing good?
Absolutely. Having fun with my Raider family here.
That's right. That's right. 2-10. What are you looking for today?
Not to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
I like that. That'd be good. Yeah.
We should have took Metro. Was it Mayfield? A long time ago.
We gotta get him back. Remember a couple years ago when he was on the Rams for like 2 days and he beat us?
Yes, that
Son
was
of a.
That was terrible.
But I'm a Mayfield fan because I'm a die-hard Sooner fan.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hear it. What do you got? What's going on, man? What's happening in Tampa today, huh?
Raiders about to beat that ass.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Who's gonna be the player that goes off for the Raiders today?
Ooh. You know, I'm gonna go Aiden O'Connell, man. Aiden O'Connell's gonna go for 300.
Again, 2 weeks in a row.
He's gonna throw for 300. No interceptions.
God, we should have started him week 1.
I've been saying that since preseason, man.
Just let him carry that momentum from last season and
it's
get
all
into
good.
it. Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna see what we can do. I believe in Aiden O'Connell. I believe in Antonio Pierce. Let's make this work.
Alex from Jersey.
My name is Aiden.
You from Jersey as well?
Yes.
It's my son.
Came down from Jersey down to Tampa. What do you think of the atmosphere out here?
It's great. It's great. Raider Nation, we travel well, baby. We travel well. We
do.
Everywhere we go, look at this. It's a party out here.
And the weather's perfect.
It's perfect. Perfect.
How's the
football.
weather in Jersey right now?
Cold as shit. Excuse my language. It's 32 degrees out there when we left yesterday, so it was really cold. But we're glad to be out here.
It's good to be out here. Why Raiders?
Yeah, because it's the nation, the one nation, only nation, Raider Nation, baby.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 14.
Okay, you're 14. You've been a Raider fan for how long?
14.
That's the right answer. Good job. You did the right math. So what do you think? As a Raider fan of 14, you've seen a couple playoff appearances, but there's been a lot of tough years too, like this one. So what do you think?
I hope next season, I hope we lose this game and every other game, so we could get a draft pick. I hope we get a QB and make it next year.
This is the Greta of Raider Nation right now.
You all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
You play any ball?
I play wide receiver.
Wide receiver? Okay, so let me think about that. We got about 7 years until you're on the Raiders then, right?
Yes.
All right, you ready to move out to Vegas?
Of course.
All right, I'll see you there.
Well, I just think it's fantastic. We just like to come and meet all the Raider fans and people we've met over the last 15 years that meet up, and the Friday night get-together, Saturday night get-together. Brilliant.
It's so great. And we talked a little bit last night at Cigar International, and I love that every year you two pick a game and go. So Jacksonville was 2 years ago. Tell me about last year and this year.
Last year was Miami.
Yeah.
We booked a 10-day holiday around that and met up with Orlando Raider Nation and South Florida Raiders Booster Club. And it's just brilliant when everybody comes up to you and they remember you.
So what do you think happens today?
We're going to win. Don't
Yeah.
even say what's going to happen. You think positive and it happens.
You're from Jersey. Why Raiders?
Our father was a huge Raider fan. Huge
Father's
Raider
a good
fan.
man.
We didn't have any choice. Raiders or move out.
Are you brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Can't tell, huh?
Just I don't want to make assumptions,
Nah,
you know.
that's all good.
Okay, so Raider fans from Jersey. There's actually a lot of Raider fans up there, man.
There's a big following. Everywhere. We were in Miami last year. It was 70-30 last year.
Yeah.
In Miami.
They get a big following everywhere they go.
Everywhere.
Like, we've only been to Miami was our first game. This is our second game, and both times it was like you see this, like you see like a whole row of Raiders tents and everything, which is awesome.
Once a Raider, always a Raider.
It's great, man. Once you get that travel bug, you start seeing everybody show up. You know, we've got Washington next year, Philly. Maybe you could make it to one of those.
We will. Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt we'll be there.
I'll have to work my way up there.
So what the heck happens today? We're 2-10. What are we doing?
We're going to shock the world. We're going to win.
Yeah?
We're going to win. Raiders all day, baby.
I'm not sure if the world's watching this game, but I like your positive attitude.
I mean, the offense with O'Connell's definitely better. Just
and Turner, you know, once we got rid of Luke.
And you know, I like that McCormick kid.
Yeah, Sincere McCormick.
Sincere.
Love him.
Love it.
Love
Yeah.
him.
Give him the rock. Throw it to Bowers.
At this
All
point,
day.
what do you got to lose? Just hand him up, see what he can do.
What's your name? Where you from?
Reggie, Raider Nation, Orlando Raider Nation, I4 Raider Nation. We out here.
All right, you're out here in Florida. You're enjoying all the games in recent years in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Jacksonville, a couple in Miami. Now we're in Tampa, yeah?
We here.
Makes it convenient, doesn't it?
Always. I'm right down the street.
What do you think of the turnout today in Tampa? You satisfied?
We're going to sell it out anyway. We're going to black it out in the stadium, in the state, in the city. It's happening. It's
Now,
going down.
When we last saw each other in Jacksonville, we had like a 20-point lead in that game, man. I can't forget that kind of stuff.
Now you're talking about Raiders. You're disappointed.
Well, it's all about the Raiders.
It's about the
you know?
nation.
Okay. Forget about the games. We're having a party out here. We're having a great time.
But the team, we're going to do it again. We coming
Yeah.
back. We always been a great team. We got 3 rings. We getting more. It's happening.
So New York.
Yeah.
We got a few people from New York and Jersey here today. What's going on? Everyone trying to get out of the cold or what?
Yep, got out of the cold, and it's a short flight down in Tampa. So
I can't believe how many Raider fans are in the New York area. It's really incredible.
you have a lot.
Why is that? Why Raiders?
Why Raiders? Great team. Great team to support, right? Why not? And also the Jets and Giants don't play in New York.
What do you think? Aside from more wins, what do you want to see for next year?
Some good draft picks, man. We gotta figure out the draft room, the draft board, make some good first round picks.
Hey, we had a good draft last year.
We did.
Bowers, JPJ, Glaze is playing well.
That's what I'm saying. Our first 3 picks are starters for us. And I don't know if that speaks greater about our picks or our lack of depth, but with Bowers, it's no question. I mean, all these guys are over-delivering.
I love it.
So it's awesome.
It's my favorite draft of the last several years. I mean, we
absolutely.
actually have solid players, I think. This is going to be good.
And that's what I was saying. That part, I'm feeling like Telesco's on the money with it. I want to see what we do with the offseason as far as free agency. There's a lot involved with how bad we look. Are other players going to want to come here? Do we still look like a dysfunctional dumpster fire where you can't win? Because until we stop making these like mental mistakes in overall management of this team, it's tough.
That's right. How's the golfing in Tampa?
Oh, the golfing was phenomenal. We got 90 holes in 3 days. We played Copperhead, which is where they have the Valspar. Awesome course, but even better, yesterday we played Lake Nona. It's a country club, man. That place was in such pristine condition, and we killed it.
Landon and Liam, and we're from New York, Long Island.
You guys are from New York?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it nice and warm and sunny in New York right now?
No.
No. So it's really cold there, right? Are you enjoying this weather?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is it too hot?
No.
You guys are wearing black. You might get cooked in the stadium today. You know
I
that?
already feel some heat. I'm taking my shirt off.
Oh, we got to get that on camera.
Painting my chest.
You're going to get on that big screen. What'd you paint on your chest? Hair?
L, and then my uncle is going to do V.
LV. I love it, man. That's great. So how did you guys become Raider fans in New York?
It's really like our grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpa from our uncle from us.
Your grandpa's a cool dude.
Yeah.
You guys got a favorite player?
I like Bowers and Crosby.
Yeah, that's a couple of good players. Can you believe what Bowers is doing as a rookie?
I know, he's like top 4 in receiving yards.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are coming with facts. I like it. I like it. What do you think happens today? Are we going to be able to do this or not?
Like, I think we're going to win like 70-0. We just see the defense.
70?
70. We just see the defense to pound it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. Raiders are going to defeat the Bucs 70-0 today.
Let's go Raiders! Let's go!
Here we go, Cynthia IE, all the way out here in Tampa.
You already know what it is. Shout out to Autumn Win. We doing it. We beating the Bucs. The Bucs.
You enjoying yourself out here in Tampa?
Yeah, I'm having a good time. Yeah, it's good.
Weather's great.
The weather is great. I love it.
All right, we got our stuff in the locker. We got all set.
Yeah.
We got our beers. We're ready to go.
Yeah,
what do you think happens in this game?
We win. We're the real Pirates. We're the original Pirates. 1960. Original.
Oh, that's not good, guys. End of the first quarter. 14-0, and the Bucs have the ball. Defense is not making any stops. Offense, 1 first down, I think. If this continues, I don't think I'll be showing that much of this game. But nice environment. You know, the crowd's pretty low-key, and I mean that on both sides. Interesting, last week, Black Friday in Kansas City, very exciting game. Fans were standing the whole time, you know? In this stadium, one fan was standing up in my section. Somebody yelled at him to sit down. So it's Tampa Bay. I guess that's what it is.
Kick is good. 4:28 left in the first half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 14, Las Vegas Raiders 10.
Well, we suddenly have a ball game. It's the second quarter, a few minutes left in the half. 14-10 Raiders. Defense has started playing. They got a couple of turnovers. They're getting some stops. Offense is moving the ball. Much better game. For a minute there, I thought we were going to get blown out in the first quarter. Anyway, you know, sometimes I get restless in these games in the stadium, and I got to check it out. I got to go explore. I decided to climb the stadium, come up to the top to get some views, and it's nice looking down on the field, having the high ground. I have the high ground. Let's go. Second quarter. We're in this game. I'm excited. Let's get a win.
Ben out of MacDill Air Force Base.
Nice. Now, I saw you earlier today flying above me. How the heck do you get to the stadium so quickly after you land?
Well, we had a plan to get here, and we executed, and we got here as fast as we could.
That's a perfect answer. Now, I noticed some of your mates here have mustaches. You're not wearing the mustache today. Can we talk about that?
I am not a mustache guy.
You're not a mustache guy.
Tried and didn't work. Yep.
Nice. You're more aerodynamic, I see. Yeah. All right. The Raiders just got an interception in the end zone, by the way. Sorry if I messed up your flow there. Yeah. Are you going out into the field later?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's like end of third quarter or something like that?
I think so. Yep.
All right. I love it. I love seeing you guys. I want to thank you so much for your service. The flyovers are great. I appreciate it. Have a lot of fun today, man. Appreciate that. All right. Thank you. Your brother, John Matuzak. You see it on the shirt there. We got it.
All right. Yeah, cruising with the twos.
Can you feel from Raider Nation how many people still adore your brother?
It's absolutely crazy.
You
It
feel
really
it?
is. Absolutely. There are just thousands of people that are still big fans of my brother. There's fan clubs out there. Even as far as Europe, we hear from people who are still big fans of his. And the younger people who didn't know him when he was playing football know him from playing Sloth in the Goonies.
Right. It's such a big personality. I mean, going from the football to the acting career, and it's not just Goonies. He's been in a lot of things.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of people in Milwaukee that go to his gravesite every year and ride bicycles that are all Goonie fans. I mean, like
Wow.
a lot of people, right?
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
just
gosh,
wrapped
that's
up
so-
their 10th year of doing it, and they stop at all the different bars, and they have Goonies playing, and they all wear their Goonies memorabilia, and then they all stop at the gravesite, and they all leave Baby Ruth candy bars.
Yep, yeah,
That-
it's awesome.
That is
It's
incredible. I adore that story. Thank you so much for sharing that. So tell me about the documentary. They're creating a documentary.
Yes, they've started working on a documentary about my brother's entire life. It's not just about one side, the crazy side, or just the Raider side or the Goonie side. It's about his entire life. So we're in the process of doing that now, and it's really exciting, bringing a lot of people back from our past into this film. It's been great.
That's so wonderful. That documentary absolutely needs to happen because there's so many interesting parts of his life. Even if you go online and read about it, it's really amazing.
And on YouTube, there's so many great old footage on YouTube, especially like David Letterman and all those. They're
Oh,
great.
yeah,
There's
that's
a great
right.
one
Yes,
on there
I've-
with
I've
David
seen
Letterman.
that, yes.
That's my favorite.
What do you think he would have been doing? What would he be doing right
Oh,
now?
he signed up. He was going to be an announcer. Yeah.
He had just signed his contract to be doing the commentating for football, so it pulls at our heartstrings when we see, you know, the guys of his era there announcing all in their fresh suits, and they look so great because that's where he should have been, and that's what he was going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so special, such an amazing person, and I really, really appreciate you taking the time, and it's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you as well.
The-
And all those Raider fans out there. Yep, and this is one of John's Super Bowl rings, a copy of it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on that in a minute if you don't mind. The adorable Karen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Go
Thank
Raiders.
You for the work.
Go Raiders!
Close to the end of the third quarter here. Aiden O'Connell just got carted off. Dirty play, dirty ass play, man. Hit him in the back after the ball was gone. Should have been a flag. They didn't call it. What a disaster. here with Riley. Riley, how you doing today?
Good.
Good. We had a tough loss, didn't we? Another one.
Yeah.
It's been a rough year, huh?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I wanted to talk to you. We're going to try something special here. Who's your favorite player?
Max Crosby.
Okay, now I saw you. You were sitting front row the whole game, and when the game ended, the tunnel was on the other side, so they just ran to the other side, didn't they? Did they come by here?
No.
You were pretty upset about that, right? I saw you. You were pretty sad. One of the staff members gave you a hat. That was very cool of the Raiders organization, but you really wanted to see Max, huh?
Yeah.
Can you just give Max a shout out? You want to say something to him real quick?
Hi, Max.
Yeah, that's your favorite player right there. By the way, who's your mom's favorite player?
Brock Bowers!
Maybe we could get Brock and Max to both see this. We'll give it a shot, okay? Give me your Raiders. That's a wrap. 2-11. Lost another one. We were actually in this game until AOC went out, got carted off, and then it was just whatever, right? I mean, just like the season. Jacksonville won today. That kind of helps. So looks like we're getting a good draft pick. It'll be very interesting to see what happens these last 4 games. We got 3 games at home in Vegas. I don't know how the turnout's going to be. I'm really curious to see. I'm still going to be there, hang out with Raider Nation, have some fun, and just appreciate that we get to do this, right? That's all you can do. Go Raiders.
Yeah, this all in, all the win. The Raider Nation's what we represent. It's a commitment to excellence. And even if we don't get the W this week, still I document it all, cause I love to do my thing. Bass bumping through the street with a silver and black vibe. We pre-game, tailgate, and bang this at halftime. All in, all the win. We gotta win. Yeah, this all in, all the win. We gotta win.
All in, all the win. I like that, my guy right there. Right.
Yeah.